Hello everyone, Ashlyn Giza YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about terrible twos. This little guy right here is our guest. His name is Oasis. He just turned He wants to talk. He just turned October 28th. And I'm going to read you guys some information about terrible twos. He's our little guest tonight. So, okay. All right, let me see here. Scrolling on up. One moment, guys. Okay, so both parents and pediatricians often speak of terrible twos. It's a normal developmental phase experienced by young children that's often marked by tantrums, defiant behavior, and a lot of frustration. Terrible twos doesn't necessarily occur right when your child turns 2. The terrible twos generally begin anywhere from 18 to 13 months. And despite what the name implies, can last into the 3rd year of the child's life. Okay. So, the Toddler Hood is a stage that expands about from 1 to 3, and it's full of intellectual and physical growth. Your child is starting to walk, talk, have opinions, learn about emotions, and understand, if not master, how to share and take turns. So during this stage, your child will naturally want to explore their environment, which is what mine loves to do. Okay, so going on. The following are examples of situations that may cause frustration for the 2-year-old. 1, your child likely won't have the language skills to clearly indicate what they want. 2, they may not have the patience to wait their turn. Or 3, they may overestimate their hand-eye coordination and not be able to pour their own milk or catch a ball even though they desperately want to. And when to seek help about the terrible twos. So when to seek help with the tantrums, and to seek professional help and stuff is when the child is withdrawn or not seeking attention from others, not making eye contact, particularly aggressive or argumentative, violent or tries to injure themselves or others, or creating a lot of household stress. So that's when to go get help for the terrible twos. And to help your child through the terrible twos, here's some tips from the Healthline magazine, or Healthline parenthood.com. Sorry, healthline.com. Number 1, they state, keep regular meal and sleep schedules. Less desirable behavior is more likely to happen when your child is tired or hungry. Number 2, praise behaviors you approve of and ignore the ones you discourage. 3, don't spank and try to avoid yelling. You want to model nonviolent behavior for your child. Number 4, when you can, point out something funny or interesting when your child starts to whine or misbehave, which is a redirect or distract tactic. Or number 5, keep rules simple and offer brief explanations. Number 6, let your child have some control by offering a choice between 2 things. Number 7, keep your toddler's home environment safe. Number 8, don't give in. And number 9, stay calm. So, as you guys know, staying calm and stuff like that is a lot harder. It's a lot easier said than done. When it comes to spanking and stuff, everyone feels differently about that. I do spank my children. I am king. Yes, come here. I'm king on giving a child some discipline. No, I do not abuse my child. No, I don't get carried away with spanking, but what I will do to show my child that they are not doing what they're supposed to be doing is when they're at that age of 2, like my son is right now, is I'll take his hand and I'll kind of just, I'll tap at it, and I'll look at him and I'll say, no, don't do that. I'll get to his eye level to let him know that I'm serious, and I'll say, don't, no, I said no. So that's how I discipline my kids. I also do timeouts. I also take things away if they're misbehaving. My rules are a little different than the ones that were stated online. So I'm a little stricter, I guess, than a lot of moms nowadays. I'm a older mom to have a 2-year-old nowadays. I mean, I guess I'm not too old, but I mean, compared to a lot of people that have babies at right now at being 2, a 36-year-old going on 37-year-old woman, normally back in the 90s and stuff like that, I guess a lot of women did, but nowadays a lot of people are having children younger, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I don't go for a lot of that, coddling. I had to say, like, oh, it's okay, talk and stuff like that. It's, I do yell and lose my temper sometimes, and I do spank and stuff sometimes. I mean, I think it's crazy nowadays that you can get called DHS on you for just the smallest of thing when you're not even, some things back then weren't even considered abuse. So there's a fine line, and I would never do anything to hurt my children or abuse them or anything like that, but I do spank. So, and I believe in spanking if your child is doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Because how are they going to get the point, really, if you're just like, I mean, you're not showing that you're serious, and you're just like kind of doing that, no, 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 don't do that. I mean, I know myself, and if I was little and my parent was talking to me all calm like that, I probably wouldn't listen to him. So I guess it depends on the child, it depends on the parent. But those are some things that I read on the internet, and some things that might be able to help you guys. My son's definitely in the terrible 2 stage, so which that's why I'm moving around right now, because I'm kind of chasing him. But he's definitely in the terrible 2 stage, wanting to explore his environment and see what's going on. And yeah, so that's why I decided to do the video. But he's doing really good, babbling and talking a lot, saying mom, dad, hi, bye, I love you, kind of mumbling I love you. And he's eating a lot of foods, and definitely just doing exactly what a 2-year-old should be doing, annoying the hell out of me and my husband. So he's right on time. But those are some tips on how to know if your child's in the terrible 2 stage, and some tips on when to know when you need to go get help. So thank you very much, and I will be on with another life topic.